Hello, and welcome back to Scene by Few with Nick and Lance. As we continue through our episode by episode breakdown of Gargoyles, Season 2, episodes 46, 47, 48, 49, Vendettas, Turf, The Reckoning, and Possession.
It should have been called Grotesques.
No.
I'm still holding to that.
An inside joke no one will get because Gargoyles were apparently at one point in time called Grotesques.
If we want to get literal about it.
All right, so I think last month we kind of went through which would we call like maybe one of the best blocks because we did 5 episodes last time. And we did 4, but we had the gathering amongst them, and like the end of the Avalon series was pretty strong, and now we're back in Manhattan, and I was kind of like, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this particular block because they're okay, but it's definitely not the strongest.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, we'll get
We'll,
into
we'll,
it
we'll,
when we
we'll,
get.
we'll get into it.
Yeah.
So usually spoilers for 46 to 49 and potentially a little bit in the future, but we're so near the end of the series, there's not much left to spoil. Um, so usually we'll give a rating for the episode, guess each other's rating, and then just go right into discussing it, and then move on to the next one after that.
Word.
So I guess with Vendettas, which is the one with Wolf and Hakon, what would you give that one on a scale from 1 to 10? Or 0 to 10?
So I like Haken.
And you're not really a fan of Wolf.
Not a fan of Wolf. I like Haken, but I did like that Clancy Brown was in double duty.
He voices both of them.
Yeah.
I guess they happen to like, hey, you voice this character, you voice this character, what if you're related?
Yeah, sure, why not? I would give this episode 6.
No, that one. I want a little low on this one because this is also the episode with his name Vincent Vinny. It's like, hey, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, and such a bad old Mr. John Travolta, Welcome Back Carter impression.
And
We're gonna get him this time, but it's just so bad.
Yeah.
But the guy had fun. So, how about you, Nick?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
4? Okay.
Mainly because of the Mr. Carter shit. Like I was not the Vinny. Like the B story was a clip episode, and I didn't need that shit.
Yeah.
The A story was pretty interesting. Like Hakon and Wolf teamed up. It's like, I'm possessing an axe. Let's go fuck up Goliath because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that could be kind of fun.
Yeah, but this was a fucking clip episode where you had to keep going back and, hey, remember I had this job working over here.
Yeah.
It was.
And I think they kind of again it felt. I guess the Haken Wolf thing seems retroactive, like continuity or whatever. Like, man, let's just fucking the same actor. Let's make them the same. Let's make them related. And I can get behind that, that's fine. But then they kind of like, hey, this guy. Let's say they're all him because sometimes they don't look anything the fuck alike at all. But they're like, oh, it's all Vinny now. So now it's all him. And I'm like, I don't really get it. And now it's all this guy, this one poor fucking dude getting fucked over by gargoyles continuously.
You don't like this guy, but he's been there the whole time.
Yeah, like I don't fuck this guy. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if the person who does the voice, like, someone owed him a favor or something like that, or it was like a Make-A-Wish person where they're like,
I would guess it's Brooklyn, the guy that does Brooklyn, but I don't know that for sure.
I have no clue.
Let's see. Ed Asner and Jeff Bennett was Vinny. Yeah, so Jeff Bennett is the one that does Brooklyn, and Owen.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Good on you, Jeff. You do a great Welcome Back Carter fucking Barbarino impression.
And Jim Cummings sounds familiar. He was Mr. Acme / the plant worker. I think the guy that sold him the gun.
Yes.
So we get. I'm gonna cream him. I was like, come on.
You don't know who Jim Cummings is?
That name is very familiar.
So that is a super prominent voice actor. You'd probably know him best as Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's Winnie the Pooh, huh?
Yep. Apparently, he also does Tigger. But that's like his biggie big.
Okay. So I mean, not not a huge breadth of voice talent this particular episode because it was pretty contained.
Yeah.
It was Hudson and Goliath versus Haken slash Wolf, and then Vinny and his gun seller.
Fucking cream pie. God, get out of here with that shit. Like,
Banana cream.
how did it still work?
It was in the water.
Yeah, it fell into the fucking ocean, for Christ's sakes. Like, it was so corny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm guessing kids fucking loved it. But
I don't remember loving it, but I don't know.
don't remember it at all.
Yeah. This episode is very just kind of. You can skip this episode, but I guess you could skip part of the episode because I think the Wolf versus and Haken thing is interesting.
And I'm pretty sure that we've closed the book on fucking Haken at this
I
point.
think so. I don't remember if we see Wolf again or not either.
I hope not. I fucking hate the pack.
I like some of them. I like Fox and I like Hyena and it's not Dingle. Who's the other one? It's
Wolf, Hyena, Fox.
It's his sister. The two of them, Hyena and
Jackal. Yeah. Jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal.
Like Wolf is fine, and then Dingo is kind of like whatever.
Well, I just think they're cornball, and like I just think it's also dumb that they're TV action stars that are apparently really action fucking people, or it just, I don't know. It was just, I don't like the pack.
I think it's more of like if you were to, as a real world equivalent, it would be like Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee or whatever, where they are talented martial artists who got into TV. Not that they are TV people who got into.
But still, like when they go out to like take on the Gargoyles, they're wearing the fucking costumes that they were on TV.
You go on, you can only sell so many because Elisa only wears the one outfit too.
Yeah, but then there was that one episode where they were stealing the gem. I forget the eye of whatever, one of the gems. But like they had fucking hang gliders with their letters on the. It's cornball, but
but again, kid show. But
yeah. No, I'm not trying to get too critical on it. But I'm just saying, like I've never really enjoyed any of the.
Jackal and Hyena are fun for just kind of being over the top nutty. Wolf is just kind of like the big, strong, dumb guy.
Yeah.
And that's only so fun. And Fox is kind of the fun, conniving, cunning one, and that's more enjoyable. And then Dingo's just kind of there to be like, "Oi, yeah, I'm mates. Look at me."
Trying to throw another gargoyle on the bob. Yeah, but he's also the brains. He's like the one that actually has like a modicum of common sense.
Like honor and stuff to him as well.
Yeah. But I mean, I should like the pack more now than I did because when they were just humans taking them on, it was like, get the fuck out of here. These things could eat you for breakfast.
Now
they're genetically modified and stuff. So it's like, I feel like the producers of the show too were just like, are these going to be viable bad guys? Like the Gargoyles are always going to rip them a new one.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, let's move on from Vendettas.
There's not much to. It's
fine.
Yeah. Connection from Haken to Wolf, and that's interesting because it's just another one of those things you're looking down your roster and be like, man, we've got Clancy Brown to voice a bunch of these characters, didn't we?
Well, so Clancy Brown is also in the next episode that we're moving on to.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was Thomas Brode.
Oh, I didn't know he was Brode.
Yeah.
So what's that one called?
That's Turf.
Turf. What do I think? Landscape Turf. So how you feel about Drake? This one.
Let me go with that.
What'd you give Turf?
I'll give Turf a 4.
No, again, was too generous with a 5.
Yeah. How about you?
5.
Okay. I went pessimistic.
This one's okay. I'm not really super into Brode, but that's because we saw him like once before.
He flies around a big dick ship.
Yeah.
I cannot get over that Austin Powers joke of, it's a giant wiener. Get your wieners here. Like, it's like every time I see that ship, it was like the dude, what's his name? He got it from the fucking old guy.
Yeah.
And it's like that guy was like, I got a fucking wiener ship I'll pay you with.
Renard?
Yes, Renard. Mr. Renard.
Yeah. He got his dick ship from Renard, and now he's still flying it. But I guess it's kind of linked to link Angela to the new group because this is one of the threats she dealt with. He's like, I recognize that ship. And everyone's kind of being like, hey, what's up, Angie? How's it
Yeah.
going, Angie?
Stop calling me Angie.
It's a couple horny teenagers who have like seen a girl for the first time in 1,001 years.
No, well, it's like the entire group falls apart too. Where it's like, am I the leader of this group or not? You know, and they
Yeah,
were just like, no, you're trying to use your rank
yeah,
to fucking get you more time with her.
hmm
That was the only thing I really liked about the
yeah.
episode is how things fall apart when everyone is invested in the same thing.
Seeing a couple teenagers essentially, like seeing a woman, like fuck, we thought we were alone, but we could actually have like a girlfriend, but there's just her. So it's got to be one of us, and then they're just kind of like clashing over it to the point where she's gonna be like, "Fucking cut it out! I'm a person." Like,
Yeah,
and your family treat each other better, and they're like, "Yeah, you're fucking right."
yeah, we're a team. We got to work together. But yeah, that the way that the trio were fighting with each other, I think, was the most enjoyable
It's the
thing.
more interesting.
And then how she had to basically be like, okay, if you guys keep this up, you're going to keep fucking us up. And every time she said it, it seemed like something got fucked up.
Yeah,
So, but like the rest of the storyline with the turf war, I could give two shits about that stuff.
yeah. I don't like Drake and all that much.
He's a terrible character. But Brode was voiced by Clancy Brown, so it's like when they did this block of stuff, Clancy's like, okay, I'm here to do the voice of,
I'm here. Well, let's like write some shit for Clancy Brown to do.
yeah, and then like he was like, okay, I did my episode. I guess I'll see you guys next week. And they're like, whoa, not so fast.
We got another one. I can just chill in the booth.
Yeah, just keep talking for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, I hope this is the last we ever see of fucking Richard Grieco's Tony Drake on because I don't care about him at all.
I definitely know he shows up in the comic line, still in prison.
Really? Well, at least they kept his ass in prison.
I do like the end where they kind of throw him in the cell together as a kind of kid show thing. That's funny. In real life, you're like, don't fucking do that, you
Yeah.
guys. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're gonna literally kill each other.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
You can't put mortal enemies like, oh, this guy's a fucking KKK supremacist. Let's throw him in here with someone he absolutely
Leader of the
hates.
Black Panthers.
Yeah, and let's see what fucking happens. Like, now you're supposed to be rehabilitating these people, not starting fight clubs.
Well, the funny part is that hopefully in the comic book they continued on with that where that episode left off, where it's like 8 years later and they're still fighting. We're in a kids' cartoon, so we can't kill each other.
I don't remember. I think it's
It is what it is.
it's comics like some Dracon shit and like different Dracons, and I'm like, I don't care about these people. That's not what I find interesting. I guess
Yeah, it was just whatever.
the episode's fine, ish.
It, meh.
Yeah,
Meh. Meh, I say.
and you find yourself getting annoyed with the trio as well, but it's also they're hammering the point that these people are being like dipshits.
Well, they were bringing up some excellent points, especially Broadway. Whenever he's like, "Okay, you two go this way, and me and Angela go this way," and he's like, you're doing it again. You're using your rank to get more time with her." And he's like, "I don't do that." And he's like, "You did it with Maggie. You know, you laid claim on Maggie, and like, like they were bringing up really good points." But like, it was just so annoying when they were like, "Hey, remember when I took out all the people, all the guns in New York City?" And like, they're just trying to one up each other on their accomplishments.
It's the figurative dick measuring contest.
Yeah, I tell you, I ever flew a helicopter. You crashed that helicopter. Yeah, but I flew it for a few minutes.
Who flew first?
Yeah, that shit was great.
It's bickering brothers.
Yeah, no, that was the most enjoyable thing. But every single time that the crime bosses were on screen, it was just like,
Yeah, whatever.
let's move on.
And we had another half-assed attempt to have Elisa be undercover, and it didn't really work as well as the other Dracon episode. Because she was the one wearing.
Oh, she was the one that was wearing the blonde wig. She was
the blonde wig and went to the chop shop and whatever. And
she was one of Brode's people, and then they even called her out on it in the beginning. And it's like, well, I didn't fucking inform the cops, and I didn't inform the cops. And she's like, oh, I guess it was me. And they're like,
yeah,
yeah,
probably.
I guess it is. And then, of course, they were just like, nah, she's fine. I trust her. And, of course, it was her.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, it's just, this episode's just fine. Apparently, Elisa Mazda's bad at going undercover.
I mean, well, she's good because she got away with it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like, it's no matter how, or maybe the people around her are just so whatever that She's fine. Okay. I mean, her. It's whatever.
It's whatever.
The Reckoning. So we are dealing with Demona being locked up in prison, and then all of the clone shit.
Yes. What are you gonna give this one? Oh, jeez.
Are you gonna go high because it's Demona episode?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna think about it a bit more and try to evaluate what I actually think of it? Not
the problem is
not Demona good and drool.
Yeah, no. It's. I'm going back with my first number. It's every single time I get flummoxed. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What would you give? God, I've already forgot the name of this episode.
The Reckoning.
The Reckoning.
I would give this one a 7.
Oh wow, I was going weird because it's another weird clone saga.
I'll explain more.
Sure.
How about you?
5. It's again. It's like God, Demona's in it. He must love it. It's like no, it's weird clone shit.
Well, it's the fact of the reason I like the episode so much is because she got to talk to her mom.
Yeah, I mean that bit was about the only interesting part to me. Cause like the new clones that are like the Chuck, me Smash, me Broadway. I'm like, whatever.
But see, I liked the reasoning. Like I liked when
To start their own clan or whatever.
yeah. Well, I like how was it Severius?
Severius.
I like how he was like, you're gonna make your own army. He's like, but watch about, you don't want another you running around. He's like, oh yeah,
right.
You're right about that. Like, I like the reasoning. They made them so fucking dumb.
So they can be controlled.
Yeah, they're just loyal and lethal. That's it.
They're pawns or whatever.
But like,
but that also gives them no character. It makes sense for a show, but then you don't get to even because at least with Thalog we get to have like evil Keith David. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun.
Well, it's like they came out of the vat like that.
Yeah, like it's. Well, I think they might have a bit more intelligence, but their programming is listen to Thalog. So any sort of residual talkability they have has been squashed by the do what Thalog says.
And they're brand new, so it's like they don't know anything other than you destroy my enemies.
Yeah.
You listen to me. And now that they've joined Claw's clan, like I would have been interested to see them later on, but like the colors they picked for them, they looked fucking horrible.
And we will see them again.
They're caveman gargoyles. Yeah. Like they looked so bad. And this is the other thing that scares me is that so NECA, which is a toy line.
Oh.
They released Goliath first,
and then Thalog,
and then immediately put out Thalog. And the only thing they changed was his face and the coloration. And I was like, fucking great, here we go. And then they released finally the rest of the clan. Yeah. And then I watched this episode and I was like, I'm gonna have to buy these guys in dumb fucking colors all over
they
again.
At least look slightly different too.
Yeah, like
it's like Broadway is more pokety and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got big orc fucking teeth, and then like Lexington had a giant head with a big goofy fucking look. It was just they looked so fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't even remember all their names like Malibu and.
It was Malibu and let's see. I doubt very seriously.
No, I don't know if they give them credits.
No, but like.
But then you also had Delilah.
And see, I liked that.
If they had done more with her, if they kind of like introduced her near the end to be like, look, I don't even fucking need you, Timon. I made a clone of you and Elisa jammed into one person. So even you're replaceable.
But she was cute.
She was cute, Lauren.
She was cute.
I like the inner White Wing, her kind of looking like Elisa, but then having some of the Mona ridges or whatever to her. I'm like, yeah, if she was a character, she could be fun.
So they did do it. So Lexington, his alter was Brentwood. Hudson was Burbank.
And then Malibu.
Let's see. Brooklyn was Malibu. Goliath, of course, Thalog. Broadway, Hollywood. And then Elisa was Delilah. So I thought that was interesting. But like what I think I liked most about the episode was Angela really wanted to get to know her mom.
Yeah. And then she kind of learned that like, oh, actually she's a piece of shit. And then it comes back around to be like, no, maybe she does care about me.
Yeah, well, I mean, she goes against Thalog.
Yeah.
And supposedly dies fighting him.
Which is, guys, You know she's immortal. You've done it. You're like, you've literally seen Elisa shoot her with bullets, and her get up later from more being like, "Yeah, fucking bullets, brush. I'm immortal, bitches." And then you see her get collapsed underneath some flaming wreckage, and you're like, "Ah, she's dead now. Ah, Demona died."
Hey, the fucking magic bullet could be crushed under a roller coaster. We don't know. We don't fucking know.
That bit feels dumb to me, just because they've already established her immortality.
Sure, but
Well, and the clan seeing like, man, she's pretty fucking. It seemed just kind of like a brush off, like, man, look, she sacrificed herself for us. I can learn to love her again. And we're like, you know this.
yeah, the Magus, whenever he did the, you'll stay stone until the castle rises above the clouds. And then, of course, the castle rises above the clouds, so they come back. Who knows? When the Magus did the fucking joining skill, he's like, until you kill each other or
A roller coaster.
a steel speed machine collapses upon you. Who knows? It could have happened. It could have been a spell.
No.
He goes for weird fucking qualifiers. I don't know.
No, to be fair, Magus did that one. The Weird Sisters did the curse.
Yeah, well, maybe they pick weird reasons because they're the Weird Sisters. I don't know. But this was, out of the 3 we've watched so far, this is the one I think I like the best.
Yeah.
Only for the fact of Demona did seem like she was going to be a giant dirtbag, and by the end of the episode, she's just like, I'm not letting you kill my fucking daughter.
Yeah, that's a good turnaround for Demona. Which one thing they did with Demona that I thought was kind of dumb was at the beginning when she's robbing the thing and she's in power armor. Mm-hmm. And you're like, why? We don't need Demona in power armor. She's a fucking she's a gargoyle. She's supposed to be like shooting around guns or some shit, and they like put her in like this fucking weird power armor shit that flies. And I'm just like, this is silly.
Well,
it even has her tail poking out. So I mean, while you're wearing armor, someone can just grab your tail and whip you around.
Yeah, well, she likes David's toys. She likes playing with David's toys. So.
I think those are her toys at this point in time.
Yeah,
I think they've already established Nightstone Unlimited.
That's true.
So she is independently wealthy in her own right. So I think you also have to deal with the fact that she's 1,000 years old.
She's an old lady.
Yep.
Farewell, my enemies.
Farewell, my enemies.
But yeah, so far, I mean, we'll get into the next one. But so far, of the ones that we've ranked so far, I believe
of the 3 we've talked about, this is your.
Yes, and the other thing that I will say is I really liked Talon in this episode too.
Yeah.
I like how he's developed as a leader. I did not like Derek, and I did not like Talon in the early episodes where it's like, gargoyles, I hate gargoyles.
Yeah.
Because I just thought he was so fucking like one note.
Yeah, he's kind of come around to be like a leader in charge of things. And even though, because we had that one episode where like, I don't want to be a fucking leader. Like, there's no leaders down here. And it was eventually like, no fucking dude, this place needs a leader. Otherwise you get Claude and what's his nuts just kind of fucking off.
Fang.
Yeah, Claw and Fang, like
Claw, Talon, and Fang.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think Fang is the...
Is that the one that's the asshole that's locked up too?
Yeah, like, it played by Jim Belushi, funny enough.
Which I guess I found that little bit between Demona and him as well kind of fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like how funny he is, because he is amusing.
Yeah, the little comedian or whatever.
Yeah. You're going to get a comedic character.
Yeah, where you have Demona point a gun at him and he's like, hey, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
We don't got anything drastic here.
But yeah, Jim Belushi played Fang. So Talon Fang, so Claw is the one that does Claw. And I love him. I think he's great.
The silent one.
Yeah, because he's funny and he never even says anything.
No.
Yeah, he was fantastic. I don't like Severius, but just the fact that it's Tim Curry.
It's that it's Tim Curry is what makes him fun.
Yeah.
And that he's cranking that dial up to ham.
Super ham. And yeah, like this was, in my opinion, the most enjoyable episode so far of the season. Of this block. Of
the 3 we've talked about, you like this one more.
Yes. And it was just I'm a parent now, and I'm a sucker for a parent defending their child.
Yeah, stepping up and showing that she actually gives a shit.
Yeah, if we'd have done this review before I had Jackson, I might have been like, it's just whatever, But like the fact that she was like, they looked like, I'm taking this bitch out, and she's like, no, and he's like, okay, I get it. You're emotional. I'm going to let that shit go. And then the second time she's like, no. He's like, all right, now I'm taking you the fuck out.
It's like, fucking fine. I cloned you anyway.
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. But, all right. So let's move on
Yes.
to the last episode of the block, which was Possession. The cologne. Nick.
Yes.
What? Well, hold on. Let me get my number.
Yeah, get your number ready.
I'm jumping.
What would you give it? This number? I totally had that.
I'm jumping the gun a little bit. All right, Nick.
Yes.
What would you give this one?
I'm going to give this one a 6.
Oh, damn. I finally fucking got
Yay.
one. Yay.
What about you?
I would give this one... I give it a 6 too.
Finally got one too.
Nice.
So this one is kind of puck shenanigans, which is the fun bit. And like the Cold Stone stuff is interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
The body possession stuff is like, okay. I mean, it gives you a chance for the Broadway actor and Angela actor to play, like, now you're playing different characters, but you're still, like, what's his name? Bill Fogger.
Yeah.
Like, getting to be a bit more of a serious character. Because, like, I think he's so kind of pigeonholed into being that kind of big, goofy guy.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That it was kind of fun for him to be like, now you're Cold Stone, and kind of...
It was so confusing. Like, in the beginning of the episode, it was so confusing. But it's like, that's what I expect from a Puck episode. Mm-hmm. Because it was like, you kind of knew who everyone was, but it was just shrouded enough to be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, like when him and Goliath and Hudson walk through, but Hudson's not really talking. It's all Goliath doing the talking. And he's like, I learned some magic. And you're like, what the fuck is...
Yeah, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was very interesting. What I thought was corny about the episode is at the end where it was like, take it away, kid, and the baby was casting a spell.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I get that their kid's smart, but I don't...
He's also Fae, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah, I guess, but it's like learning how to speak when you've said nothing before and casting a fucking spell. Like, that was a bit much for me.
At least he did it in Lexington. He wasn't a baby doing it. It wasn't literally just the baby being like, bah, bah.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just... that part was a little corny for me. Mm-hmm. But the fact that there was enough confusion in the episode where I was like, what is actually fucking happening right now?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, like,
And
I did enjoy it.
I also like that this whole episode was kind of like Xanatos being like, look, I paid you back. It's like, man, you kind of fucked with us a little bit too, didn't you? And it's like, okay. I got your brothers free.
Yeah, well, he was trying to do something nice.
Yeah.
You know, and then it just fucking shot him in the foot.
That's not wrong. Xanatos got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm enjoying the Puck episodes, I think, the most, because you get to see Brent Spiner really fucking ham it up.
Yeah.
Because before, I never remembered this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I know several episodes I was like, you know, there's a way around that. You know, like if you're just like, oh, I'm doing this thing to train the kid. You were like, oh yeah, he definitely takes advantage of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And this is the episode in which you kind of see like he can only be Puck when he's training the kid, so he's gonna have fun and just be like, I was training the kid.
I mean, it's a perfect catch-22.
It's like, what's all this body transfer and shit? Did you have to do all of it? Well, I wanted to show cold steel, like, like the body that we made for him would be cool, and might never do it by fucking with you.
Well, I mean, it to me, it almost didn't ring like that's what was happening. To me, it rang as I did a thing for your friend. That and it came through as he was being altruistic.
It's that Fae altruism where like the Fae is being nice to you, but like it's like cool, but you know, did you have to kill my dog? It's like, your dog's like, I didn't kill your dog.
Right.
I just, warped him into this crab. It's like I don't want a crab. It's like, hey, look, he's happy now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I like that they have bodies now, but they did the standard thing of, hey, you got bodies, join my clan, and they're like, nah, we're gonna go out and really horrify this fucking city with our crazy fucking robot bodies.
It's Xanatos couldn't, give us bodies and eject the evil motherfucker. He had to give him a body too.
Mm-hmm.
that's really strong, so we have to go fucking track. You gave him fucking healing properties on his tentacles. Why did you do that for the guy that hates me? It's like,
You know,
they, they,
do you want Coldstone to have his own body or not? You
you want your
know?
brother back? Because that's how you get your brother back.
Yeah, it was just weird. Like it was a weird episode, but the fact of there was enough confusion with them basically appearing as other characters,
Mm-hmm.
where I just by the end of the episode I was for a kid show I was utterly confused.
Yeah, it worked together kind of well, where you could see like, what the fuck's going on with Brooklyn? But then you kind of think about the fact that when it was time to volunteer, Broadway's like, I'll do it. And Angela was like, I'll do it too. And then Broadway's like, oh, me three. And he's like, well, I don't need three people. But then he still used Brooklyn because he volunteered.
Yeah,
So he got to be the host for the third body.
more practice.
Well, it was he needs permission.
Mm-hmm.
And he managed to get it without directly saying, it's like, I'm doing soul transference. Who wants to be the host? It's like, oh, these three people. That's great. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, and I think this is the episode where I've really enjoyed Coldstone because I don't much care for Coldstone,
No.
but like the fact that he has his own body now, and I liked that brothership. Like when he first showed up, and you could tell it was Coldstone in his own body, and he's like, I can't be trusted. You know, we've done this before, and like Goliath. As Puck was just like, oh no, man, it's cool. Come on in, you're my brother. You know, let's get this shit done. You know,
I've got a fix for you, man.
yeah, like it's gonna be great. You know, everything's gonna be fine. But it's like you get the favor from Xanatos, you also get the training montage, and you get to fuck with the gargoyles a little bit at the same time. So it was like a win-win-win all the way down the line. Now that we've covered the last episode to this one, I think this one wasn't as good as the episode before it, in my opinion. Could be wrong, but I do like the fact that I'm liking characters more now than when I did in the past.
As they've been developed a bit more.
Yeah, I like Michael Dorn as an actor, but I did not like Coldstone because he was. I get it. You have all these personalities floating around in your head, and they all come to the front. Fine, but it's just and I think the animation was a little better in this episode too.
This one's pretty good. Like you could actually, I think they did well in like looking at Lexington's face when he was Alexander, and you could kind of tell like that's not Lexington just by the way they animated Lexington's face.
Yeah,
And how they did with even Hudson too, because like Hudson was just being smiley and like jovial. And you're like, it's not Hudson. But they just kind of drew him in such a way that like he's a happy little baby getting taught some magic
yeah, sure.
from Uncle Puck.
Yeah, and you're fucking with your dad's enemies too. You know, it's just, I want to see the episode where he was like, okay, now we're gonna do the fuck Cruciato curses. So let's grab your wand, let's go over to the gargoyles and start fucking like really kind of fucking with them. Maybe kill one or two in the process.
I don't remember if we get more Puck.
I think you said that third season is non-related, so
Yeah.
I think we're getting what 3 more episodes.
We're getting 3 more episodes, which is the Hunter's Moon.
Right.
Which next month will be just 3 episodes. It'll be wrapping up Hunter's Moon 1, 2, and 3 to put an end to season 2.
That's right.
And then from there, we'll decide how we want to do season 3. A lot of it just because it is been decanonized, but how much does that really matter to people? Like, does Lance care that they stopped after the second season and then wrote some comics? Or is it going to be just fine? And I know it's done in a different vein. It's kind of like, each episode is kind of like Goliath saying like, and there's this time that here's this thing going on. And it's kind of like narrated a bit by Goliath and through a different vein. Hence why that season's called The Goliath Chronicle.
I mean, I don't know. It's...
Well, we'll think about it. And so I guess hopefully by next month when we wrap up season 3, we'll have a bit more of a solid idea of what we want to do with it. Whether we want to break it down into like just 2 episodes or like, I mean, 2 of our episodes, like episodes 1 through 6 and then 7 through 13, or if we just want to do it all at once, or if we want to do maybe like 5, and 6, and we'll figure that out.
If you have input for us, like leave it down in the comments.
Yeah. And I think part of it will determine how much you are enjoying it, whether we even want to talk about each episode.
It's I don't remember liking these. But then again, I'm super happy we did this series because this was a show that I fucking absolutely adored, and I completely forgot him. And like my brilliant coworker right now, we were talking today about movies and going back and like watching films, and his, I think he said, if you haven't watched a movie in like 5 years, when you watch it, you're a different person and it will hit differently. And he's completely right
Yep.
about that.
Well, I mean, we got that when we reviewed Let the Right One In and Let Me In. Because when we watched the Let Me In the theaters, we had already seen Let the Right One In, and we're like, this one's not as nearly as good as the original. And then a fucking decade or so later, we watched it again, and we're like, actually,
We
you
were
know what?
we were
We like the new one a little bit better.
ourselves in the past were wrong. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if this series takes off and people actually start watching these, we can be like, let's watch it again 10 years later to see if we're different people.
Yeah.
So
I know there's been plenty of stuff where I've like, I remember kind of liking it, and then going back and watching it and being like, actually, I hate this, or actually, I loved it, or it's right about where it is. So sometimes it's what you used to think is not a great barometer for what you would think now.
yeah, it's hard for me to admit it, but I am very influenceable, and I do get stuck on certain hard points that I shouldn't. Like, I remembered watching The Watchmen in the theaters, and like, oh, this is a good movie. This is a good movie. This is a good movie. And then I got to the end, and I was like, the fuck. And then I went back and watched it again years later, and was like, this is actually a really good fucking movie. You know, the fact that they didn't follow the comic format is not a deal breaker. And what they did in the comic was pretty fucking dumb.
Weird, yeah, weird.
It was weird. It was a reach around your elbow to scratch your butthole kind of fucking scenario.
I've had that with like had time to let the anger cool or whatever. Like when Spider-Man 3 came out. That when it came out, it was fucking trash. But then having gone back to rewatch it, and it's been years still, I'm like, actually, this one's not so bad.
It's not the
It's
best
got
one.
it's got some fun bits in it. That kind of the anger of what they did to Venom kind of overshadowed the fun Bully Maguire meme ability that kind of came out of it. That, you know what, watching Tobey Maguire be like a gothy fucking punk kid is kind of fun. That was just kind of lost on the first thing. You're like, fucking, he's not cool at all. And like, that's kind of the fucking point. Is
Get with this.
it's Peter Parker being someone he thinks would be cool, not Peter Parker actually being cool.
Well, yeah, what in his head is cool.
This is what Peter Parker think would be cool, not what you think a cool Peter Parker would be.
It is embarrassing.
And that's kind of, it's fun. And even with Blood Rain, because I love those games. They weren't like good games per se, but it was just fun running around and like fucking up Nazis and like eating people. And then you watch the fucking movie and you're like, what the fuck is this movie? So I remember being angry, but then just kind of like the anger subsides and you just kind of go back and rewatch it, and it's just kind of some bullshit. And you're like, man, this movie's some dumb fun bullshit. That like the person who made it was trying, and that's so sad and funny. That now I can laugh about it and not be.
It's ooey bowl.
And not
everything he touches turns to shit.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. It's a bad fucking movie.
But I've never played the games.
I've played 3 of the games.
Well, I'm gonna go back and play Bayonetta because I know you like Bayonetta too.
And I've only played the first one because the second one came out on Wii U. Like, I don't fucking have a Wii U. I think the third one came out on Nintendo Switch. I'm like, I don't fucking have a Nintendo Switch. But at least Bayonetta 1 was on the Xbox 360, and it's also on the PC. So I can replay Bayonetta.
Nice.
I've even been able to replay Blood Rain. So around the time I made you guys watch Blood Rain, I went back and played the first Blood Rain game, and got like halfway through the second one. They're rough around the edges, but they're still fun.
I'm playing XCOM right now.
The new one or the okay?
Well, I'm playing.
Well, new. The rebooted.
Not the 16-bit version looking. I'm playing like the one that was like years and years ago.
Yeah, the rebooted one.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to XCOM 2 yet, but I loved those games, so I was just kind of jonesing to play them. I hope they make a show on that, but yeah, I agree with you. It's like I hated fucking Spider-Man 3, and then I went back and watched it, and so there's a good movie tucked in here. Like the fight in the subway with him in black suit and fucking Sandman.
That was real good.
It was a super good thing, but like, and then I hate Topher Grace's Eddie Brock, but like the way he was like relishing fucking Peter's like anguish when he was like, oh yeah, when I'm done with you, maybe I'll go down and play with your girlfriend, you know? And he's like, I know that you like the power of the suit. I know it feels good. And Topher Grace's like, yeah, you know, like that. He was fine.
Yeah, it's they in the shows and like comics or whatever. It's like Eddie Brock is supposed to be
A
a jock.
meathead.
He's a meathead.
Yeah.
And in this one, they went for the anti-Toby. It's like, what if there was like an evil version of Peter Parker?
Another dork that's full of himself.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's the mirror, but like the dark mirror. Whereas the fun bit with Venom and Spider-Man is they're not at all the fucking like as Eddie and Peter Parker. They're just fucking totally different people. And then you just get two people that hate Peter Parker, the Venom symbiote and Eddie Brock, coming together to be like, we fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, I want to eat him, and you want to fucking beat his face in. So let's beat his face in, and then I'll eat the wreckage. It wasn't even so much, fucking, what's his name?
Topher?
Yeah, Topher Grace. It was the voice.
I hate the spider.
I hate the Spider-Man. You hate the Spider. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, I don't even like the voice of Venom, like the new stuff with the super deep voice. Like, I've always envisioned it as when they drew it in the comic book, it was squigglies around an outside squiggly. So I thought it'd be like this perfect amalgam of like Brock and Venom.
It's the both of them talking at once.
Yeah, like, and I want to see that. And they're kind of doing that in the Venom movie, but he still sounds like, I don't know, like, he sounds like Tom doing a really deep voice, you know? And like, maybe that's fine, but to me, it almost, I don't know, like, I always wanted to.
You wanted the two people talking in unison.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know, but maybe it's tough to do. I don't know.
I would think it would be pretty hard, but.
I don't know. I see it in plenty of fucking horror movies, and it just doesn't seem like it'd be that tough for me, but.
So I guess all of this to say, season 3 of Gargoyles, maybe it's got something to it that we're overlooking. And maybe it bears a.
We're really trying to psych ourselves up for this one. Like, it's like we want to watch it and we want to like it, but I just don't remember liking it. So who knows? Maybe we've grown as people.
You let us know, like, how, if you like the same format of us going like 4 and 4 and 4, or I guess 4 and 4 and 5,
or 3, 3 and 4, 3, 3, 3, 4,
3, 3, 3 and 4,
3, 3, 3, 4. Like, if you want us to do that order, you know, just let us know how you want us to get the information to you.
Yeah.
You're not going to.
Or if it's like, I don't care about season 3, just give it to us all in one.
Yeah, give me the broad strokes.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
We could do that too.
That's what we can do.
And you'll have at least a couple months to decide, because next month we'll wrap up season 2, and then the month after we'll see how we want to take season 3.
Word.
And if I guess come the end of season 3, you're like, what does Lance think about the comics? We could do that shit too, because by then the 11-issue run will have been completed.
You're gonna have to let me borrow the comics. Okay.
But I don't even know that's a thing anyone gives a shit about.
Who knows? There might be a market out there for it.
Yep. But
it'd be fucked up. We've been doing these and we're like 20. We do the comic books and it's like 300. It's like, whoa.
We are a comic channel.
I guess so, yeah. I'll read fucking comic books. I love comic books.
I currently am reading comic books.
But you're going to have to send us comics because they're $5 a comic. Lance is going to stand in a fucking comic book shop and read it right off the rack. I'll tell you that shit.
And get thrown right the fuck out.
Yeah, no, fuck. Well, yeah, that's true. I remember Bayo going after someone. They were standing at the rack, like, reading books. And he's like, you going to buy the fucking book or not? But it's like, that's the, Walden Books fucking thing where, like, you can literally go in there and just sit down and read the magazine right there at the fucking stand. Like, it's like they encourage it. It's like, how do you remain open?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But give us your thoughts.
That's the place where usually you go in and read and they have a coffee shop. You're probably never going to buy a magazine, but maybe you'd buy a coffee.
Sure.
And that's how they keep you in. But when you're a gaming store and it says, like, you can give us $2 to read something, like, we have a system in place for you to sit down and read something. So don't stand there over there, flip it and read it in front of us and not give us, like, something. Like we need to stay open. We can't have you read a comic book and not buy the comic book.
Listen, I saw the other day when I went to the Dragon, I actually saw someone like taking pictures out of one of the, like taking pictures of rules out of one of the books, and was just like, it's all out there online. You don't have to do that.
And that's even somehow more scummy.
Yeah, yeah. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
like a nice book you have here. Flip, flip, flip. Complete.
I can't say anything. I used to fucking use Shane's printer to like print off fucking scanned books for torrents like fucking 15 years ago.
But usually one of us would own the book.
Oh no, definitely. But it's like I was cheap, and all this stuff I could get pretty much for free.
It was really bad back in the day when they put out a 3.5 book and there was one thing in it you wanted. Mm-hmm. And it'd be like, this $30 book has one feat you like for one class you want to play. It's like, fuck me.
Or
now it's on my shelf.
Or they'd give you a player's manual that was like that thick for $35, and then they'd release those little fucking supplements with like a third of the size and still want $30 for them.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Fuck it right in its ear.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Yes. And let us know your thoughts on this block of episodes, as well as what you would like for us to do in the Gargoyle future and beyond, because someday we'll be done talking about gargoyles.
Yeah. What should we move to?
We've got an idea, but we're also kind of curious if the anime discussions we've had are of interest to people.
Yeah.
Do you want us to see us revisit more old anime?
I think we're going to do Bluey after this.
He thinks incorrectly.
It's a good show. I think you'd like it.
All right, bye, everybody.
See you.